Alright, so what you're looking at right now is two handsome men shuffling around because they just got a studio back from a long lost uncle. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. So this is us setting my studio back up. To make a really long story short, my mom was stuck here because of the Rona and travel restrictions. So basically, I had her stay in my studio, and although it was really nice to be able to have that space for her, it also was extremely tough not to have my own space to create. She was finally able to get back home, and I was finally able to get my studio back. I made a post not too long ago talking about an album me and one of my best friends have been working on. This bitch right here. We got together last year during quarantine and started recording as much music as we could. We didn't film any of the sessions because really we wanted to focus on making good music, but I'll save that conversation for another video.
No cap in my raps either. Treat the track like a canvas and easel.
Halfway through the quarantine, we decided to start putting together a joint project. We had just been recording nonstop, and we decided that we needed to come up with some themes and to curate some of the music that we're making. And that's when Sealegs started to really come together.
Money low got me stressing now, must find some new ways to get it now. Refuse to let the doubts get to me, because how I'm moving is meant to be. Tapping into my specialties, send that shit to the internet. Smoking out on my special trees, ripping globs of that special sap. Taking bites of those special snacks, don't get a load of these special raps. Y'all phony rapping, that's extra cap. Blue hat emoji, I'm pressing that.
I just grabbed my BB, damn I gotta go. Good for all my fans in Indonesia and Tahiti. I don't really fuck with y'all. Oh yeah, so the pandemic, about that. Yeah, that shit sucked for so many reasons, but it definitely helped me in so many ways because I was off work for like a month.
It gave me more time to do more music stuff and like learn more about music stuff and like make more content or like have ideas for making more content with you and like, you know, back and forth and shit.
I was able to like have that month to I guess set up my studio. I think that's pretty much what I did. I had the studio set up music wise, but I just made it look nice, and like that made me feel better inside. And I did a bunch of shit at my house, and I did a bunch of other stuff. I don't remember the session, but like the sessions that we were having during that time, were they fun? Were they fun, or did you feel like you were in danger?
Well, I definitely felt like I was in danger, you know, because Thurgoxd is a very dangerous individual, you know.
Yeah.
And especially the cats, man. Those guys are crazy. No, but no. No, I definitely had a good time making it, making every single song, including Pot of Gold. But it was definitely a good way to get out of the house too, because since obviously the whole pandemic situation made me lose my job, you know, I was kind of staying at home a lot, so it was definitely a good way to get out and be in a new environment.
So yeah, so we got together a bunch and we were making a bunch of music, and I think one of the main things that was helping was that we were just shitting out music. Like we were just making one or two songs, like maybe making like a beat or two and then making the song that night, but we were just like really doing it. Yeah, it was cool. It felt good. It sucks being a rapper, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like one of the most flooded and competitive markets, you know, so you're in a huge ocean of other rappers, basically, trying to ride other waves and stuff. So one thing I can say is that I'm definitely unique, and I try to pride myself on staying relatively original while trying to keep it, you know, relevant at the same time.
Yeah, being a rapper is complete trash. Is booty cheeks.
Why does being a rapper suck?
Because you're basically a garbage bag. Because people walk all over you. Because people think you are literally a murderer when you walk down the street. Luckily, yeah, you know, I could tell them I make beats and they might be like, oh, that makes sense. And then, like, they know I do videos, they know I'll like tell them about that stuff right off the bat. Yeah, it's funny, it's the last thing I tell people.
Well, me, when I think of Pot of Gold, obviously I think of leprechauns and shit. You put the whole, you know, toilet thing into perspective for me. I never heard of that before, so I thought that was a cool way to put it too. And then afterwards, probably after making the song, I thought of like a pot of like THC concentrates.
What exactly did that mean?
Oh, pot of gold. So like, I mean, for one, I guess when we made it, it just meant like that, like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow or whatever, you know. It just felt like working towards shit. I'm always trying to work towards like, I guess, financial freedom and making my passions a career and shit. So that's like my pot of gold, and that's like was the main. I remember that's what I was thinking when I like wrote that shit. But also later on, I started to realize, you know, like the music business kind of sucks too. And pot of gold, like, you know, is like, I guess I don't even think that's a saying with a pot of gold is a toilet or anything, but it was a reference. And we have a music video coming out on MTV's TRL 2027. We got a little couple years away, but no, but we got that music video coming out, and I really pictured the whole music video ideas like when I was making the song. I remember like vividly like making the music and just the beat itself. I think we made the beat like that day, or maybe I had made the beat. I don't remember anything of. It's all a big blur.
Hey, this is Hal Brown, coming to you live. You're watching Captain's Logs, sponsored by Sealegs, sponsored by MTV, sponsored by VH1.
Just keep rolling. Tonight we have some shocking stories out of Broward.
Disgusting.